Hello and welcome to video number 6. We're going to have a practical example of how to use an if function in calculation. In addition to the if function, we're going to also look at other things beside the main focus of this video, which is of course how to apply a function carefully. We're going to be able to look at these items. 4 items. We have a price for each one and we have the quantity. First of all, let's go ahead and calculate the subtotal per item. So this is how much we're going to pay for before any tax or anything, what would be, because the subtotal for notebooks is to multiply the price. I'm going to go ahead and make this actually a dollar figure based on the accounting. Of course, you could change that to currency. You will notice with the currency that the dollar sign is right to the left of the last digit from the number. If you like accounting, that's another way, depending on your culture and your organization. And these are the quantities. So that also I'm going to go ahead and wrap the sticks because I wanted to, maybe you could do this a little bit here with a different, this time, let's go ahead and do this. We are at TLU, Texas Lutheran University, so we're going to adopt the colors of our university. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and calculate this. It's going to be this multiplied by this. And notice there is no need to lock anything. Everything is going to be calculated in a relative mode. Click on this, double click, and now we found all the subtotal for each items. Of course, we wanted to see, first of all, not every item is taxable. So if every item is taxable, I will go ahead and add all of those, and they will become the subtotal for the whole purchase. And then I will multiply that by 8 point, let's say here, 0.25%. We are in Texas, so this is 8.25%. That's the state tax. Anyway, we want to see if this item is taxable or not. I'm going to be based it on the fact that the item is edible, no tax. This is taxable. This is no taxable. This is no taxable for the oranges. And of course, we cannot eat pins, so it is taxable. I'm going to go ahead and center those in the middle of the columns. Now, since this is taxable and this is not taxable, if this is taxable, we're going to go ahead and take the subtotal multiplied by the percentage or the state tax. If it's not, we're going to display 0 tax for that item. So here we go. We're going to say tax per items. Okay. And again, I could go ahead and do this as a wrap text. And we're going to say, since we have 2 alternatives in this case, of course, the first thing that should come to our mind is the use of a function. So if this, and this is a text, not a number, so it should be must be enclosed between double quotes. If a 3 is equal to y between double quotes, then we're going to take this guy here multiplied by the 8.25. But one thing you have to be aware of, you must lock a 1 because we are going to be using this for the other calculation. So we have to hit a 4 at this moment. So while E3 should be relative because we're going to move to different items. Otherwise, and we're going to put the 0. Don't put the 0 between double quotes because 0 is an actual number in this case. And here we go. So this is the tax for this. And double click. You will find that those are 0. And of course, we could turn this into an actual money figure. But if I moved into New Hampshire, I don't think there is a tax. All of them will be 0. The dash is basically, this is an accounting format. If you change it to currency, you will see this is 0. It doesn't matter. The value is the value. The format what changes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and change this to, of course, go back to this y. It's going to immediately reflect there. And here we go. So what we're going to do now is to go ahead and add all the subtotal. Okay, for everything. It's going to be the sum, and I'm hitting the tab, sum all this, tax for this, it's going to be the sum of all of these. Okay, and of course that total for the whole purchase would be to add those two together. And here we go. And notice in this case for these, I'm going to steal this format from here, and we're going to go ahead and do it this way. And notice this basically is going to constantly change if this is a change. There we go. See that? See that? Taxes change. If this is a change, it's going to change. There's not enough width in the column to show the whole thing. So here we go. We're going to double click. And if we move to Florida, 7.50, I used to live there. So this is going to change the tax as well. Everything must be dynamic. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to be moving into another video. The next video, we're going to be learning about way advanced, not advanced, but way interesting is a better word, video that is going to talk about how to count based on a condition, how to add something based also on conditional addition, and also if we want to look for the average based on condition for average number of scores or sales. That will be wonderful, and it's considered to be advanced, but it's really will make it very easier for you. All right, thank you so much again. Hopefully to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.